everyone. As you can see, we have a guest with us today. Remi joins us close to the end of this video, but he wanted to say hello to all his loyal fans. Today we are doing one of the Dior quints. Today we're doing it in Nude Dress, which I have on my eyes right now. Yes, Remi loves it. Yeah, you love it? Yeah. And I have on the Armani 400, so stay tuned to see how I got this look and be prepared for Remi's entrance sometime in the last quarter of the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we are continuing our saga of Dior. So if you haven't seen any other videos I've ever done and this is your first, welcome. But secondly, I picked up 9 of the new Dior quints. They are new eyeshadow palettes. Dior has always had these eyeshadow palettes, the quints, but the formula is completely different. The formula in these contains pine oil and aloe vera, and they are incredibly comfortable in the eyes, very pigmented. All 6 that I've done have been beautiful, very different color stories, but every single one I've loved. The ones I didn't pick up, and I'll put some pictures below, are either like hot pink or purple. Those just aren't my shades. But I have 3 more to do. So this is New Look. I really think I'm gonna enjoy this one. It has like a purple in the middle and the rest are like cool neutrals. I just think that's a really interesting, I think it's an interesting palette. Nude Dress, which we're gonna do today. Very neutral look, but I'm excited. And then, because I love a good neutral, is Tribal. And Tribal looks like this. The reason I said it like that, and Tribal, is that Tribal only seems to be available in the UK or Canada. I've looked at it on US sites and I haven't found it anywhere. And actually, it's not on the Selfridges site either. I picked it up on Nordstrom and then it disappeared. Like literally, it's just not there anymore. I have reached out to Dior to ask them about this. Was it a mistake? What happened? It is available at like Holt Renfrew in Canada, and it is available on some UK sites because I went and looked it up by number, by 679. I don't know what to tell you. Any of you who are out there, there's somebody, and I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, who worked for Dior. So if you're watching this, go ahead and DM me or put it in the comments below, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you could let me know what that's all about, because again, I picked it up at Nordstrom and then it just disappeared, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so today I already have a full face of makeup on. It's a full face from another video. I'm not wearing any bronzer, but I do have on contour, highlighter, a little bit of blush. My eyebrows are done. And so today we will focus on the eye look, and I will pair it with, I think, the Yves Saint Laurent Shiny Lipstick. I have the actual name, I'll put it down below. In number 9, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. It's one of the ones that was part of the set at Nordstrom that they had during their anniversary sale. I think it'll work. We'll see if it's just too blendy, like, you know, too monochromatic. I might need like a deeper lip, we'll see. So let me pull you in closer so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so let's swatch. So let's go in first with this brown shade, which I think is a matte. It's either a matte or a satin. No, that's a matte, okay. So that's the brown shade. Then next to it, which looks like a satin to me, is like a taupey shade. Then next to that, we've got what also looks like a satin. It's got more of a, it's got more like a apricot kind of shade to it. This one's definitely cooler, more taupey. Then the cream. That's really pretty. And then the shade in the middle, which is definitely like an true like apricot color. And those are the shades. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with a Rephr 15 brush, which looks dirty, but I swear it's not. It's just, I haven't washed it. Thing about good brushes is you don't want to wash like with shampoo or brush shampoo all the time. you want to clean them off, and I have cleaners that I use, but you don't necessarily want to wash them all the time because eventually, I mean, they don't last forever. A good brush will last a while though, as long as you take good care of it. So sometimes they'll look stained and they'll look dirty. They're not dirty, they're stained. They haven't been, quote, washed. All right, so I'm gonna go with the brown matte. All of the Dior shades I've used, all of the new quints are very pigmented, guys. There hasn't been one that I've used. Even the Grand Ball, which has a couple shades in there that are toppers, basically. They're just sparkly, there's 2 of them. Still, they're, you know, they're not for the faint of heart. I just did I'm not sure if it'll go up before this, it'll go right after. I'm not exactly sure how these things work when I coordinate. I try to have a calendar, but you know, things sometimes get in the way of posting or whatever. But anyway, I did a Westman Atelier video. And for those of you who are not familiar with Westman Atelier, they are a clean beauty brand started by Gucci Westman. And her aesthetic is very much a simple, sophisticated aesthetic, and the iPods, which I used in that video, the daytime iPods, I don't have the night ones, are very much a wash of color. So if you're looking for something, you know, like literally you take your finger or a very small brush, put it on your eye, all over your eye, and run out the door, that's the way to go. You can do that with the Dior's as well, obviously. You can do that with any, you know, palette, but it's almost, I don't want to say it's a waste, but you know, there are 5 amazing shades in these quints. If you're only using one of them and you're never using more than that, I don't think it's worth your money, that's all. Why spend money on something that you're not really using it for its purpose? Everybody has different, you know, interest in makeup. Not everybody wants to do a full look every day. And I get that. And if you're okay with spending $62 to get 5 shades and you only use 1, that's fine. It's your money. You should do what you want with it. But I just think in general, you know, people try to buy things that work for their lifestyle. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit more, but first I wanna go in with this peach shade, which is also a matte. Very pigmented, guys, and there is a lot of kick up in the pan. This is a Sonia G Classic Crease brush. I'm just going over that brown shade. So, and like buffing. And then all over the lid. I did a brush video a while back, and I talk about like my favorite brushes, and I kind of do a top 10. I have been meaning to do a, like, what's my favorite crease brush, what's my favorite cheek brush, what's my favorite, you know, all of that. They're very hard to do because I have a lot of brushes. I probably have 100 brushes, and so it's difficult for me to narrow them down. But I would say that Sonia G's are my favorite, one of my favorites. Wayne Goss, BK Beauty, Chikuhodo. I'm purchasing some things from Feud Beauty right now on their website. Excited about that. They have a number of different really cool looking brushes. Let's go into like this coppery, shimmery one over here. This is with the Sonia G Mini Booster brush, which looks like the classic crease, but smaller. And let's go in on the outer half of the eye. Oh, that's a really pretty shade. Now, I will admit, after just, you know, saying to you that it would kind of be a waste if you just use one shadow and put it all over your eye, there are many quads, quints, where I do that. In fact, some of the Christian Dior quints that I've used over the last month or so that I've done videos for you guys, there are like 1 or 2 of them that there's like one shade in there that I absolutely love and have been playing around with just using as one shade, and I do like that. So, I mean, I'm not telling you not to do it because, you know, I do it, so that would be slightly hypocritical of me. I'm gonna go in with the Sonia G Flat Definer brush, and going with the taupey satin shade, kind of like in the middle here on the lid. This is Nude Dress. So again, this is a light, this is a neutral palette. It's not gonna be, you know, super dramatic, but I will tell you it's actually very pigmented because the shades actually go on really well and are very pretty. They're just, you know, they're neutral in tone. Let's go with the lightest shade, like the white creamy shade. I'm gonna put this in the inner part of my eye. Don't worry guys, we will blend, but let's place first. Now I'm gonna go in with my Wayne Goss number 3, which I use, and I've said this before, in practically every video I've ever done. I probably should buy more, because I mean, I'm gonna run through these. You know, brushes, even good brushes don't last forever, unfortunately. All right, I'm taking the white shade, the creamy shade, with my finger, putting it into the brow bone. You don't have to use your finger. If you want to be very precise with it, you can use a brush. I'm just, for the purposes of today, I'm just kind of seeing how all these things like work with a finger versus a brush versus, you know. I'm gonna go back in with the mini booster and dark into the brown, and dip into the brown shade, that matte shade, and we're gonna see how much we can deepen the outer corner over the other shades. Yeah, you can definitely do that. One of the things about a formula is, you know, you put down all the shades, like lighter shades, especially if they have more of a satin or a shimmer to them, and see if the matte, if there's a matte in the palette, if you can put it back over the other shades and deepen it. If you should be able to, if it's a good quality matte. If you can't, then probably not great quality, because the whole point is you should be able to go back in and deepen with a dark shade, a dark matte, a black, a brown, a purple, whatever it is, blue, to give you more depth into the look that you're doing. You should be able to do that and build, frankly, whatever look you're trying to do, you know, as you move on. If you can't, then if it all becomes mud, basically, if everything just sort of blends together, you know, what is the point of that type of formula? I've had that happen where shades look beautiful in a pan, and then you put them on your eyes and they all basically become one. So you just get brown. Brown's a very pretty color, but you don't want it just, you know, all the different shades just blending into one. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this sparkly, it has like a taupey undertone, but it's brighter than that. Putting that on the lid with my finger. It's like nice. It's got like a little bit of pink actually to it, which is why I use the word copper, because, you know, if you've like seen a copper penny, it kind of looks like that, but it's not as intense. It's very nice. This is the Sonia G pencil. I'm gonna go in with the brown matte shade and do my lower lash line. You know what, I'm gonna use classic black, which I don't often do. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury classic black eyeliner. And the reason I don't generally do black is a lot of times, because I'm so pale, a black liner can look a little harsh. So I tend to do like a brown or a green. But I think with this look, because it's so neutral, that I think the black actually works. It's a classic choice, if you will. Like I said, it's simple, it's not over the top by any means. It's the kind of quint, frankly, people would say as work appropriate, but also, I mean, it's beautiful. It looks really nice. I'll get you in close, but it is really, really pretty. A lot of folks have been asking me if the quints are versatile, and I would say it really depends. I would say it really depends on your skill, but I also think it depends on what you consider out of the box. I have friends that, to them, anything but brown eyeshadow is out of the box. Literally, like if you tried to put like pink on them or blue on them, that would be outrageous. And then I have other friends who wear very colorful makeup. So, you know, it depends on your definitions, but I would say that all of the quints are versatile. You can do a lot with them. You can just use one shade. You can do an over-the-top look with most of them. There's like one or two that are more subtle. This one's more subtle. But I think they would work for practically anybody. And the formula, I promise you, the formula is amazing. I think you're gonna see a lot more content creators talk about these quints. I think I just saw Michelle Wong do a video. I haven't been able to watch it yet. Life has been a little crazy. But I'm pretty sure I just saw her do one on these. I'm telling you, they are phenomenally good. I don't know what Christian Dior did. Well, I mean, I know they put in skincare ingredients, but they made a huge improvement. Huge. Every single time they come out with a quint now, a new one, I'm going to pick it up, hoping it'll be the same formula. I might even get one of the purple ones. Not the hot pink one, but the purple. Okay, let me bring you in close so you can see it before I put on mascara. This is our close time together. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Again, this nude dress. So you knew it was going to be, hopefully, nude and natural. So let me put on mascara. You'll see how that will bring out the look, and then we'll do lips, and then we'll be done. So we're back. You're gonna see little ears right behind me. Yeah, Remi. Remi, I'll let you see Remi in a second, but let's first do the eye look with the mascara. For all the Christian Dior, I've been doing it with the Dior Overcurl mascara, which is an amazing mascara. It's definitely dramatic. It's not like a light look. And this is one coat, by the way, so the stuff works. I do really like it. I think it's gonna be a favorite. So, okay, so let me bring you back out. So first, let Remi say hi. Remi, you gonna say hi? You wanna say hi to everyone? Are you okay? You all right? Say hi. No, you don't, you wanna be shy? You wanna be on camera, but you wanna be shy. All right, so Remi is here. I will have him sit with me while we finish this look, okay? His little ears might pop up, but he's like right behind my back, or you might hear him. Sorry guys, life of having 3 dogs. Okay, so I do really like this look. I think it's very neutral. The ones that I've used so far, which I would consider quote neutral, are this one, Nude Dress, and then Soft Cashmere. Soft Cashmere is a cooler undertone to all the shades. It's more pigmented. I think you could do a more dramatic look with Soft Cashmere. I think it would be difficult to do a dramatic look with this, but you could if you took something like the brown here and really like put that all over the eye and then like put the white on the lid or something. I think you could get a more dramatic look, but in general, I think the point of this, it's Nude Dress. It's supposed to be, I think, more of a natural look. Something that goes with everything. So I think that's what you get. Now, I could pair this with like a red lip, or I could do it with a neutral. So I was gonna do the Christian Dior. You know what? We're gonna go outside the comfort zone and see if it works. And if this looks really bad, well, we chose poorly. We'll survive. Most important thing was trying out the eye quint, which we did. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not gonna do the Yves Saint Laurent, the number 9. I'm gonna use instead the Armani, these are like the plushest liquid lip, whatever. I'll put the name down below, in 400. 400 is one of my favorite red shades, guys. It's a blue red. I mean, it's like Wonder Woman red. It is definitely pigmented. But you know what? This is such a neutral look on the eye. Let's try it. You know, the worst case is it doesn't turn out okay, and that's life, and nothing is perfect. So let's try. Okay, here is the Nude Dress with the Armani 400, and I'm really glad that I did the red. I think you could absolutely pair this with a very neutral look. The Yves Saint Laurent number 9, I showed it to you in one of my Nordstrom videos, is a very neutral shade. It's a beautiful shade, and I think it would go gorgeous with this. But I really like, and there goes Remi. I don't know what he's doing, guys. He's just, Ever since his brother had surgery, he's just been weird. I mean, he's always a little weird, but he's been even weirder. Anyway, I really like it with the red. I think it looks like a really pretty combination because the eyes are so neutral and such, you know, like a understated look. I think the red with it looks really, really pretty. And I absolutely would do this pairing again. I would do the 400 with the nude dress. I think it would look really, really nice. And if you wanted a more subdued monochromatic look, absolutely go with something that, you know, has more of that neutral shade. Whatever's nude for you, whatever works for your skin color, lip color, etc. But I think this looks nice. I think it looks very classic. I think it looks, you know, I think it's absolutely work appropriate. I don't think there's such a thing anyway, because I think that's, I won't even get into that right now. But my point is, I think that this is a good look. I think it looks really pretty, very classic, very sophisticated, if that's something that you're interested in. I think this is a beautiful quint, like every single other quint that I've used from Dior's new formula. I think it works beautifully. And I know I sound like a broken record. You know, maybe one of these will be terrible, but so far, nope, they're all fantastic. So I have two more to go. Like I said at the beginning, New Look and Tribal. They are both more, well, I don't want to say more pigmented. They're deeper colors. They're more complicated color story than this one. So they'll be interesting to see how those work, and they'll be coming in, you know, I'm trying to space them out so you don't get all Dior all the time. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in another video really soon. Bye-bye.